All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making a quick and easy, simple meal. It's shredded jackfruit and our walnut meat tacos. So you just want to start with your jackfruit. Make sure you rinse it well, and you want to just shred it up. You can use a fork or your hand. Also, if you boil it, it makes it a little bit easier. But right now we're going to shred it this way. You want to make sure you remove all the pits and any hard part of the jackfruit. And I'm just going to go through and make it look like, shredded chicken or shredded pork. All right, now so we're going to start making the walnut meat. You want to make sure you soak your walnut meat overnight or for a few hours, or you can boil it to kind of soften it up and get it ready to make your meat. So now we're going to put it in our food processor. Want to use some sun-dried tomatoes. And I like to use just a spoonful of it, the sun-dried tomatoes with the oil in it. You want to put a little bit of coconut aminos. You also can use soy sauce. Just make sure it's low sodium soy sauce. But coconut aminos is your best bet. And we're just going to blend this. We're just going to pulse it until it's almost like a crumble, like ground beef. But you don't want to pulse it or process it too much to where it's a paste. But you want to make sure that you have some texture in it. And this how it should look. And it resembles ground beef, and you don't want to make it into a paste. All right, so once we got that done, we're just going to transfer it over to our bowl. All right, so now we're going to cook our jackfruit. We're going to fry it in our pan. So we don't want to use grapeseed oil. And then we'll throw our jackfruit in it once that heats up. Now you want to cook your jackfruit for at least 10 minutes or until it turns kind of golden brown in color. Make sure you throw some amino acids on there. You also can use soy sauce, like I said before, but just make sure you do low sodium. And once we have our coconut aminos on it, we just mix everything up and let it saute in the pan. Let it fry in the pan for 10 minutes. All right, so we have our jackfruit cooked. As you can see, it has turned to a little bit browner in color. That's the way you want it. Now let's go ahead and start with our walnut meat. We're going to throw this in. We're going to let this cook for a while. You want to cook it until it has a toasted flavor to it. That's the best way to do it. So we're going to let this cook for maybe like 10 minutes also. 10 to 12 minutes, depending on how crispy you want it. And now we're going to stir everything in now. And we'll let the jackfruit and walnut meat cook together, making sure those flavors mix together. And we'll let it saute for a while. All right, once we let it cook together for a while, now we want to put our taco seasoning on it. And just mix that in. And we pour a little bit of water on it, like a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. And we're just going to mix that together. Mixing in all those flavors. All right, so now we have our walnut meat and jackfruit ready. Now let's toast our tortillas. I'm using a flour tortilla, and you just want to put it on there for maybe like 10-15 seconds just to give it a nice crisp and warm it up. You can use corn tortillas, it's whatever you want, but myself, I like the flour tortillas. And I like to crisp both sides. And now you're ready to plate it. So this is just a simple thing that you can do during the week for meal prep. You can make 2 or 3 tacos, however you want, but this is something that you can pop in the refrigerator and have it ready for you. So now we're just going to assemble our tacos. We're going to use a salad mix of bok choy, romaine lettuce, a little bit of cabbage, and then we're just going to throw some salsa right on top of it. And that's it. You have your shredded jackfruit walnut meat tacos. Simple, easy meal prep that you can do. Pop it in the refrigerator. You can store it for a few days and have it ready to go. So if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.